About 15 minutes ago I walked up this gully, or rather walked down this gully here to the other side in search of the Paddy Lewis engine house, following a location marked on an old 1920s Craigies map. I couldn't find any evidence of the engine house over there, so I headed over to this side of the gully to see what I could find in terms of where the winding shaft was. And a little while ago I walked up this hill and came across this big hole in the ground, which I would hazard to say is not a natural structure. It's quite a deep hole. It's probably looks to be about 4 metres deep down to the water level there, rim to rim. It's probably 8-9 metres across, and it's pretty much only about 20 metres away from where the map that I had, which I'd overlaid onto Google Earth, about 20 metres away from where that indicated the shaft would be. So I'm pretty confident that that's the winding shaft of the Paddy Lewis engine. And just coming down over here, so just down there, there is a bit of a gully going down there. I'm not sure if that's natural or man-made, but I have a suspicion that that would be the path where the steel winding cables would have gone down, and so therefore the engine house would have been over there on the other side of the gully. A short while ago I was over the other side of the gully and I'd found the shaft for the Paddy Lewis winding engine, where the steel cables went down into the mine in order to haul the coal. So I came back across to the other side of the gully in search of the engine house. Now, pretty confident that this is the right location, and what I found here in the ground is a kind of rectangular indentation, which kind of looks like a building may have been there. In fact, down here, it's a bit hard to tell, but in here it looks like possibly the remains of concrete here, with all these small stones, which would have been the aggregate and the concrete. But then over here, we've definitely got some old brickwork there, and then just a short space down here is evidence of more construction, and in particular some more brick there, just been painted white. You can see on the underside of that one. And then just here there is a rectangular concrete, sorry not rectangular, a cylindrical concrete block, which I'm guessing may be a footing for a building. And then just a metre or so away over here, maybe more brickwork, currently nestled underneath this log, and there's a good example there of a brick that's been painted white. Yep, so I'm now I've come down the gully a little bit further, and I'm now standing at the bottom end of what would have been Paddy Lewis Dam, and looking up the gully towards where the engine house would have been. And so this is the approximate spot where those photographs of the postcard of Glenn Lewis was taken from. So I just get out of the way here and look up there. So obviously the dam has a lot of vegetation's grown over it, and it's the trees in the distance there obscure the spot where we would have seen the engine house. So I'll just come down this way a bit and pan around just to get the full view of the dam. So it comes down there, and just as the correspondent described, it is kind of a boomerang shaped dam, and that's where we are. So I'm pretty confident I found Paddy Lewis Dam and the side of the Paddy Lewis engine house and the Paddy Lewis winding shaft. It's taken about 6 months to get here. The kind of funny thing is that this location here was one of the very first places I came to in looking for it. In fact, it was the second place I came to, but it's taken some 6 months to finally confirm that this is the correct location. So, job well done and happy birthday to me.